Be me, 10 years ago, college tier brain. She waits after class with hands in hoodie pockets. She asks me out. Me internally panicking. Say the safest coward line in the universe. I'm not looking for anything right now. She nods, one small smile like a lid closing on a pot. Okay, walks off. Tell myself I did the right thing. Go back to being young and stupid in peace. Fast forward 10 years. Be me, new job, freshly ironed confidence, grown man vibes. Plan is simple. Impress, blend in, walk into conference room, neat shirts, laptops open, shake hands, do the polite intro circuit. Feel almost good about myself. Room goes quiet. The someone with gravitational pull just entered quiet. Turn to the door, and there she is. Full adult woman, hair pulled back clean. Posture like a ruler. Eyes focused like they have a job title. Brain instantly loads old save file. Same eyes, same, is this person worth my time, expression. Only now it's paired with blazer, badge. Stomach drops to sub-basement. Face stays neutral. Inside my head, nope, no. This is not real. Wrong building, please. She sets a folder down, looks up, scans the room with professional neutrality. Gaze lands on me for one clean second, and the air changes. Not a smile, not a glare, something worse. Recognition. Spine straightens. She turns to everyone, voice smooth, practiced. Good morning, I'm your new department head. Department head, my boss. Soul attempts to exit body and file for resignation. She does the speech, values, goals, expectations. People nod. Someone laughs at a joke that wasn't a joke. I hear none of it, only hear her 10 years ago, okay, looping in my skull. Meeting ends. Everyone stands, gathers laptops, does the social shuffle. I stay seated one extra second because my brain needs to reboot. Stand up. Immediately walk into a chair. Chair scrapes loudly. Heads turn. I nod tight. Testing the furniture. Polite corporate laughter. I want to dissolve into the carpet. Grab notebook. Turn to leave. She's already at the door. Close enough I can smell expensive restraint. She ignores everyone else. Only looks at me. Tone perfectly professional. Anon. Name hits like a flashbang. I answer with my best adult voice. Yes. She tilts her head a millimeter. Welcome to the team. I nod. Thank you. She holds my gaze one beat longer than polite requires, then quietly enough to be mistaken for air. Don't worry. Me, stupidly? About what? Her mouth doesn't smile. Her eyes do, just enough to be lethal. About me forgetting. And she walks past me. I stand there holding my notebook, heart steady, face steady, brain screaming in one clear loop. She remembers everything, and I have no idea what she plans to do with it. Monday. Be me. Walk in 10 minutes early. See her glass-walled office. She's already there. Doesn't arrive to work. Work begins when she opens her laptop. Sit at desk. Try to look normal. Coworkers chat, pour coffee, complain about emails. Meanwhile, my brain is running a separate program. How to survive working for the woman you rejected a decade ago. 9:02 inbox ping. Subject. Task. No greeting, no emoji, no warmth. Just task. Open it. One sentence. Bring me a clean summary of the Donovan account by noon. No fluff. Donovan account. I do not know what a Donovan is. Hands hover over keyboard. Try to look around for help without looking helpless. Jacob from next desk leans in. New boss got you already? Whisper back. Is Donovan a person or a natural disaster? Jacob grins. Both. Excellent. Open internal database. Donovan account is an archaeological dig, half-finished reports, chaotic notes, meetings that ended in TBD and never got revisited. 10:30. Second coffee, third internal prayer. 11:15 phone buzzes, unknown number, boss. Noon means noon. Stare at screen. No signature, no name. Just the confidence of someone who knows I'll obey. Type back, understood. Instant regret. Now she knows I'm terrified and punctual. 11:55 print summary. Walk to her office rehearsing like an idiot. Here's the summary, key points, and turn the corner. She's standing outside her office looking at her phone. Raises her eyes. Realize too late she heard the rehearsal. Freeze mid-step. She watches me for a beat. Dead neutral. Are you practicing? Me. No. Eyebrow lift. You were speaking to the wall. I nod once. The wall was my client. Her mouth doesn't smile. Her eyes do the tiny thing again. Come in. Enter office. It smells clean, minimal, no clutter. She sits without inviting me to. I stay standing because chairs are traitors. Hand her the paper. She scans first line, then looks up. No fluff. I remove the fluff. She reads fast. I watch her face for reaction. Professional, unreadable, same look she had 10 years ago when she walked away like it didn't matter. She finishes, sets paper down neatly, looks at me. This is good. I nod. Thank you. Pause. Then she says, calm. You're faster than you used to be. Spine locks. That is not a boss comment. That is a memory with teeth. Keep voice even. I've had time. She holds gaze like she's weighing something. You missed one detail. Me, forced calm. Which? She taps the page. The gap between their Q2 and Q3 reporting. Why? Answer instantly. They changed vendors and lost internal continuity. She studies me, nods once. Good. I wait for dismissal. She doesn't give it. Leans back like we're about to talk about office supplies. Do you remember me? Blink once. What kind of question is that? Careful voice. Yes. She doesn't look away. Do you remember what you said? Stomach tightens. Yes. Slow nod like she's checking boxes on a list only she can see. You were polite. I don't know what to do with that. Choose honesty because my usual tricks won't work on her. I thought I was doing the right thing. She watches me, quiet, then asks, and were you? I swallow. I don't know. Her eyes narrow slightly. Interest, not hostility. Good. At least you're not lying. She opens planner, writes something down, looks up. Another task. Me. Of course. She slides a file across the desk. By end of day, I want options. 3 strategies, clear numbers. Take file, turn to leave. She adds, quiet and precise. And anon? I look back. Professional face, eyes with that sharp spark. Don't try to impress me, try to be competent. Nod once. Understood. Walk out. Jacob leans over, whispering, How'd it go? Whisper back. She complimented me and threatened my soul in the same sentence. Jacob grins. So she likes you? Shoot him a look. That is not what that means. Sit down. Open file. Stare at numbers. Heart steady now, because I finally understand the game. She isn't punishing me. She isn't flirting. She's testing if I grew into someone worth remembering for the right reasons. Somehow, that's scarier than revenge. Tuesday. Be me. New routine. Walk in confident. Spent night building 3 strategies, clean numbers, clear risks, nothing fancy. Slept 5 hours, which feels irresponsible. 9:30, her assistant pings me. She wants you in her office, now. No context, no emoji, just corporate throat clearing, stand up, straighten shirt. Jacob leans in. If you don't come back, can I have your chair? Only if you water my desk plant. You don't have a desk plant. Then I guess I'll live. Walk to office. Door open. Power move. She's reviewing documents. You asked for me. One nod. Close the door. Do it. She gestures at chair. Sit like an adult. She slides my strategy sheet over, taps it with pen. Read me option 2. Read it clean, confident, no fluff. She stares at page, then looks up. This would work. I nod. Good. She holds my gaze. Why did you choose it as the middle option? Because it's balanced, not too aggressive, not too conservative. She tilts head slightly, then she asks, and what do you want? Brain blue screens. That's not a work question. In this project? She doesn't blink. In general. Room gets too quiet. Could dodge, could corporate speak my way out. But she already warned me not to impress her. So I give the safe truth. I want to build something, a career that means something. I want to be good at it. She watches me. Long moment, one nod. Okay, then be good. Almost smile. Then she says, You're not here to prove yourself to me. I stay still. No, you're here to prove yourself to you. I stare. You talk like you've been preparing this speech. Her eyes sharpen. Maybe I have. Do not know if joke or threat. Do the smartest thing. Change subject before my brain combusts. Is this meeting about my strategies, or is this a personal development seminar? Her mouth doesn't smile, eyes do. Both. Perfect. She critiques. Option 3, too risky. Option 1, too slow. Option 2, solid, but needs another layer. Slides a second internal report I haven't seen. Read it, then revise. By when? She glances at watch. 2 hours. I raise eyebrow. That's not a deadline. That's a dare. She meets my eyes. Correct. Nod once. Understood. Stand to leave. She says my name again. Anon, turn back. And for the first time she looks not softer, not warmer, just more human. Don't treat me like I'm your punishment. Chest tightens. Steady voice. I'm not. She studies me. Good. Then she's back to emails. Leave. Exhale in hallway like I was underwater. Jacob near printer grinning. How'd it go? She gave me a deadline. Jacob nods solemnly. That means she respects you. That means she hates me. Same thing in corporate. 2 hours later, deliver revised justification. Knock once. Step in, hand paper. She reads in silence, sets it down. Better. Me. Good. She leans back. You're adapting. I hold gaze. So you're not trying to destroy me. Eyebrow lift. Would you prefer that? No. Eyes warm a fraction. Then stop acting like it. Small smile slips out. She sees it. For the first time, her mouth actually curves, barely. Then, beep, beep, beep. Fire alarm. Lights flash red. Robot voice, please evacuate the building. I freeze like an idiot. She stands instantly. Everyone out. Follow her into hallway. People spill out confused. Jacob runs past yelling. If this is a drill, I'm suing. Yell back. That's not how suing works. Stairwell bottleneck. Crowd moves slow, grumbling. She looks mildly irritated. Glances at me. Stay close. Raise eyebrow. Is that an order? It's efficiency. Outside in parking lot, everyone's staring at building. False alarm. Someone toasted something in the microwave and almost created a myth. 10 minutes later, people trickle back in. Me and her still near entrance. She looks at me. You handled that well. Blink. Walking downstairs? Yes. Some people treat minor inconvenience like tragedy. I nod. I'm resilient. Her eyes scan my face. You were always resilient. There it is again. Soft memory. Hold her gaze one beat too long. Say quietly. You were always observant. Her eyes narrow, almost amused. Careful. I am careful. She studies me. Good. Stay that way. Turns and walks back inside, which it does. I watch her go and realize she isn't using the past to hurt me. She's using it to measure me. And the worst part, I don't want to fail. Friday. Stop jumping every time her name hits my inbox. Just work that demands your best and eyes that watch if you fold. And the worst part, starting to respect her, which is exactly the complication I don't need. Jacob rolls over like he's delivering breaking news. You're on the list. What list? Points at calendar. Client mixer tonight. She's taking a few people. You're one of them. Stomach does the slow drop again. Why me? Jacob grins. Because she enjoys suffering. I'm going to resign. Jacob pats shoulder. Wear something nice. If you die, die with style. Mixer at rooftop bar. Downtown. Soft lighting, expensive chairs, laughter. I show up in black shirt plus blazer. Jacob shows up dressed like he's trying to get adopted by a rich family. You look employed, he says. Good, don't ruin it. Her car arrives. She steps out. Dressed simple but precise. Every choice intentional. She walks up. Jacob straightens. Boss, he says bright. You look, professional. Quick nod. Thank you, Jacob. Jacob turns to me and mouths, she knows my name, I'm famous. I ignore him. Her gaze lands on me. Anon? Ma'am, I auto-reply. Her eyebrow lifts. Don't. Pause. Don't what? Don't call me that. We're not in a courtroom. Jacob whispers, she wants you to call her by her first name. I glare at him with, shut up before you get me killed eyes. She doesn't smile, but her eyes warm a fraction. Let's go. For an hour, it's normal corporate schmoozing. She moves through conversations, sharp without cold, confident without loud. Watch her work and realize something annoying. She isn't strict because she likes fear. She's strict because she's carrying the department and refuses weak effort. Jacob leans in, whispering. She's terrifying, I murmur back. She's competent. Jacob blinks. Later, some client corners me near the bar, the test the new guy type. Do you think your department is ready for a bigger account? I answer calm. We're capable, but capability and readiness aren't the same thing. Client raises eyebrow. Explain. Before I can, she slides in beside me like she's always been there. He means we won't overpromise. We'll scale properly. Client smiles. Smart. She nods polite. It's not smart. It's responsible. Client wanders off. I exhale. She doesn't look at me yet. Good answer. I glance at her. You jumped in. Voice neutral. You would have handled it. Then why? Efficiency. I hold gaze. That's your favorite word. Eyes narrow. Stop noticing my habits. I smile faint. Stop having noticeable habits. For a second, something almost happens. Jacob reappears loud and grinning. Boss, the CFO asked what I do here, and I told him I'm support. She stares at him. He adds quickly. For morale. She, calm. Go. Support morale somewhere else. Jacob salutes and escapes. I watch him go. He's fearless, she replies. He's a liability. He's entertaining. She glances at me. So are you, unfortunately. Blink. Was that a compliment? Expression doesn't change. No. Eyes say yes. Later, crowd thins. Music softens. She steps onto terrace for air. I wait a minute so it doesn't look like I'm following. Then go out too. She's leaning on railing looking at the city. I approach. Enjoying yourself? Quiet voice. No. I nod. Me neither. She huffs a small laugh, surprised at herself. Why are you out here? Air. Also, wanted to check if you're okay. Eyes sharpen. I'm fine. Sure, you look thrilled. She looks back at city. These events are exhausting. I lean on railing beside her, present but not crowding. Because of the clients? Because of the pretending. That stops me. Pretending what? Small hesitation. That I don't hear how people talk about me. Jaw tightens. They're afraid of you. Her mouth tilts, not amused. They're afraid of the title. I choose words carefully. You inherited a department. That's a lot. She looks at me. Yes, it is. Silence settles. Then she says, do you ever regret it? I know exactly what it is. Keep voice steady. Do I regret rejecting you? She doesn't move. Yes. No dodging now. I regret how I did it, I say. I regret that I didn't understand what it meant to you. She stares at City, then low. You acted like it was nothing. Chest tightens. I was trying to be kind. Her voice stays calm, but there's something raw under it. You were trying to be safe. No argument. Because she's right. Swallow once. I didn't know how to be anything else. She turns fully to me. You're different now. I nod. So are you. Eyes narrow. I'm not. I tilt head. You are. You're stronger, sharper. You built something. She searches my face like she's looking for the lie. Then she says quietly, and you. Wait. You look at me now like you see me. Ribs tighten again. I do. She watches me, then says, almost annoyed, that's unfair. What's unfair? That you got better. Short laugh. I didn't know improving was a crime. It is, she says. It ruins the narrative. I can't help smiling. Her eyes flick down to my mouth for half a second, then back up. Terrace gets smaller, city gets quieter. Air turns charged. She speaks first, low. This can't happen. I hold her gaze. Then why are we standing here? Jaw tightens. Because I'm tired. Tired people make honest choices. Eyes sharpen. Don't what? Don't talk like that. I step half a step closer, still giving space. Tell me to stop, and I will. She doesn't say stop. She stares like she's fighting herself. Then quiet. You shouldn't be good at this. Faint smile. I'm learning. 10 years ago, I wanted you to look at me like this. Chest tightens hard. Don't overthink. Lift my hand slow. Give her every chance to pull away. Brush fingers along her cheek. She doesn't flinch. leans into it for a tiny second, then catches herself. Quiet voice. Do you want me to kiss you? Eyes locked. Yes. So I kiss her. Low voice. This cannot follow us into the office. I nod. Understood. She studies me, then quieter. You're going to make this difficult. I smile faint. You started it. Monday, post rooftop kiss. Monday, sit down, open laptop. Answer emails, nod at coworkers. Hear her office door open. She steps out. Entire nervous system stands at attention. She walks past my desk like I'm a chair. Jacob leans in. She's in a mood today, I whisper back. She's always in a mood. That mood is authority. Jacob nods. You sound like you've been personally attacked by authority. 10:17. Inbox ping. Subject. Tonight. My hand freezes on the mouse. Jacob's chair rolls closer on instinct. What's that? Work, I lie immediately. Jacob squints. That's the shortest work email I've ever seen. It's efficient, I say. Jacob smirks. Your boss's favorite word. Stare at him. Stop noticing patterns. Jacob grins wider. So it's true. You're her favorite. Absolutely not. Jacob leans back. Sure, and the microwave fire alarm was romantic ambiance. Point at him like a prosecutor. Walk away. He rolls away laughing. I reread Tonight, 6:30. Still at my desk, pretending to work. Her assistant walks by and drops a note on my keyboard. Note says, 7:15, lobby, car. Stare at it for 10 seconds. Fold it. Pocket it like classified intel. 7:14. Walk into lobby. 7:15. Her car pulls up. She's in the back seat. She looks out the window and says, calm as always. Get in. I get in. Car moves immediately. I try to sound. Where are we going? She doesn't miss a beat. Somewhere quiet. City slides past. Streetlights. Traffic. Night. She sits composed, hands folded, gaze forward. Acting like the terrace kiss was a hallucination. Decide to test it. Are we doing work? I ask. She turns her head slightly. If you want. That answer is not helpful. Try again. Are we doing work? Her eyes flick to mine. First crack in the mask all day. Anon, she says quietly. Don't make me regret having impulse control. Brain goes silent. Nod once. Understood. She looks forward again. Car stops at small boutique hotel across town. She gets out first. I follow. Lobby is quiet. She pauses and finally looks at me fully. Voice calm. This stays private. Nod. Yes, she adds. And tomorrow we're normal. I hold her gaze. We can try. Her eyes narrow. We will be. Elevator ride is two adults standing like strangers while thinking about the exact same thing. Ding. Doors open. Hallway. Door. She unlocks it. Steps inside. Then turns to me. Anon, she says quietly. Yes. This is a bad idea. Nod. Probably. She stares. So, why are you here? Because I want you. Beat. Her eyes sharpen. She grabs my shirt and pulls me in. Door shuts behind us. Not going to pretend it was smooth. It was not. Tension. Heat. Stubbornness. But in the end, we both got satisfaction. Morning, she's already back in armor. Hair neat. Clothes crisp. Expression neutral. Standing near the window, adjusting an earring like nothing happened. I sit on the bed watching her. You're impressive, I say. She doesn't look at me. Don't. Too late, I say. You can flip a switch. She finally glances over. So can you. Raise eyebrow. Can I? Yes, she says. You're just pretending you can't, because it makes you feel honest. I laugh once. You're scary. She tilts her head. Good. She walks over, pauses in front of me. Voice drops. This doesn't change my expectations. Nod. I'd be worried if it did. She studies me, then kisses me once. We leave separately, she says. Of course. She opens the door, pauses, looks back. And anon. Yes. Eyes lock. Don't get comfortable. I smile faintly. Too late. Then she leaves. 9:05. Walk into office. 9:07. She walks out of her office. We don't look at each other. 9:15. Jacob rolls up and stares at my face. You look... Rested. I do not blink. I slept. Jacob narrows eyes, open laptop, realize something ugly. We can keep this hidden, keep it clean, keep it under control. But the real problem isn't the office. The real problem is, I don't want to go back to pretending she's just my boss. I want more. Pretty sure she does too. Monday turns into Tuesday, Tuesday into Wednesday. Mid-morning, Jacob rolls up with coffee and a grin. I've been thinking, he says. I don't look up. That's unfortunate. Jacob continues anyway. You and the boss are weird. Finally look at him. Define weird. You're not scared of her. I am, I say. Jacob shakes head. No, you're respectful. It's different. That's called maturity. Jacob squints. Also, she keeps assigning you work that's hard but not impossible. That's called management. Jacob leans in. And you showed up Monday looking rested. That's called sleep. Jacob's grin widens. And she showed up Monday looking quieter. Pause. Jacob's eyes sparkle. I'm just saying. Something happened. Stare at him. Jacob holds up hands. I'm not judging. I'm celebrating. Go celebrate at your desk. Jacob rolls away muttering. I'm going to make a PowerPoint about your facial expressions. Make a mental note to delete his access to electricity. 11 o'clock meeting, whole team in conference room, laptops open, coffee cups everywhere. She walks in, sets folder down, starts talking. If I didn't know her outside work, I'd believe she was made of steel. But I do know. Someone asks about client timeline. I answer calmly. Offer a solution. She looks at me. That's acceptable? Her version of applause. Jacob whispers, She just praised you. I whisper back. If you say that out loud, I'll legally disown you. Jacob whispers, You can't disown coworkers. I can try. Then it happens. She turns to whiteboard, reaches up to write a deadline. Shoe slips slightly on polished floor. Not enough to fall, enough to wobble. My body moves before my brain votes. Stand up halfway. Reflex ready to catch her. The entire room sees it. She catches herself instantly, straightens, expression unchanged, but her eyes cut to me. Controlled, a warning. Sit down. I sit down immediately. Jacob stares, whispers. You just tried to catch her, I whisper. I did not. Jacob. You did. Me. Jacob. She finishes meeting, dismisses everyone. Afternoon, new email. Subject. Revisions. My office, 6:40, 6:40. Her door is closed. Knock once. Come in. Step inside. She's at her desk. Blazer off. Sleeves rolled. Hair neat. Eyes tired. She doesn't look up. Sit. I sit like a soldier. She slides file toward me. Your numbers are solid. Nod. Good. Then she says quietly, You stood up in the meeting? I thought you were going to fall. I wasn't, she says. I know, I say, and it was automatic. Her eyes lift. That's the problem. She exhales. I want you to stop giving people reasons to look. Understood, she asks, low voice. Is this going to interfere with your work? Answer instantly. No. Her eyes narrow. That was too fast. Because it's true. I'm not here to play games. I'm here to do my job. She stares, then asks, And what about what happens after work? Hold gaze. That's separate. Good. She leans back, studies me. This arrangement is risky. Yes. And stupid. Also yes. She stares. So why are we doing it? Because we want to, she says. If anyone finds out, it becomes an issue. I know. HR. I know. She looks at the desk. I didn't plan this. Lean forward a little. Neither did I. Mask slips for half a second. I'm not used to wanting something I shouldn't, she admits. You're used to control. Don't psychoanalyze me. Sorry. She stands suddenly, walks to window, without turning. You're going to ruin my reputation. Your reputation is fine. She turns sharp. You understand what I mean. Hold gaze. You're afraid people will think you're weak. Her eyes flash. I'm not weak. I know. Voice low. I'm not doing this because I need you. I look up. I know. She narrows eyes. Then why? Because you want me. Beat. Eyes hold mine, she says. After tonight, We take a break. Chest tightens. A break. She nods once. A week. We recalibrate. Part of me wants to protest. Smarter part knows she's trying to keep us from burning down. Nod. Okay. Then she says, come over. Stand. Neither of us moves away. Kiss is different this time. Leave separately. Keep rules. Keep secret. Get home. Phone buzzes. Message from her. 2 words. Don't be late. Stare at it. Smile. 1 week break lasts exactly 3 days. Thursday morning. Walk in focused. Determined. Last until 9:12. Email from her. Subject. Conference room B. Body. Now. Stare at screen. Stare at her glass office. Jacob rolls over instantly. If this is about your secret romance, blink twice. Don't look at him. Go away. Jacob nods. That's 1 blink. Interesting. Grab a neutral folder. Walk down hall. Conference room. B empty. She's inside, arms crossed by the window. Door clicks shut. She turns. Sit. Sit. She says the last thing I expected. I checked policy. Blink. Policy. Yes, she says. Workplace relationships, reporting structure, conflict of interest. She did homework. You did homework. Her eyes narrow. Don't make it cute. It is cute, she exhales. It's risky. I know. It could cost me this job. I keep voice steady. Are you saying you want to end it? Her jaw tightens. No. Beat? That's the problem. She says she doesn't want it to become a power thing. I nod. Agreed. She squints. You're agreeing too fast again. I shrug. Because I'm not here for games. I'm here for you. She asks. You know what people would say if they found out? They'd say you're sleeping with your employee. She nods once. Exactly. I hold her gaze. And they'd be wrong about the part that matters. Eyebrow lift. Which part? That you're doing it because you need control, or because you're lonely, or because you're trying to prove something. I keep going. You're doing it because you want me, and because you're tired of pretending you don't. She doesn't argue. So what do? I answer. We make it clean. She narrows eyes. Meaning? Meaning we remove the workplace leverage. If you want us to be real outside the office, we need the office to stop being a threat. She stares, then says carefully, You'd transfer. I nod. If that's what it takes. Her gaze shifts again. You'd leave the department. I say the dangerous part. If you're worth it, she murmurs. You're not supposed to say things like that so easily. I smile. I'm not saying it easily. I'm saying it clearly. She says I'm making this hard. I nod. Good. She repeats like she hates that she agrees. Good. I say, if it's hard, it means it matters. She leans forward, eyes locked on mine. And what do you want from me? I want you to stop treating this like a mistake you're managing, I say, and start treating it like a choice you're making. She says it is a choice. I push. Then say it. So she says, quiet and precise, I'm choosing you. Nod once. Okay. She blinks. That's all you're going to say. I smile. That's plenty. Door, handle rattles. We both freeze, voice outside. Hello? Is anyone in here? Jacob. She closes her eyes. I call out. Meeting, come back later. Jacob. With who? With my boss. Jacob. So, alone? Jacob. Jacob. I'm just checking for productivity. She stands, walks to door, yanks it open. Jacob is there. He sees her face and straightens instantly. Boss, great, you're alive. Her tone is ice. Why are you here? Jacob smiles. I thought you were going to murder Anon. I stare. What? Jacob shrugs. Office pool. Her gaze turns lethal. Get out. Jacob speedruns survival. Yes, leaving, departing, evacuating. She closes the door, turns back to me. Beat of silence. Then, quietly. He's going to be a problem. I nod. Yes. She says I'm too calm. I shrug. I've been through worse. Her eyebrow lifts. Worse than Jacob. I pause. No, nothing is worse than Jacob. She says she'll speak to legal, look at reassignment options. I nod. Okay, she adds. And outside the office? I wait. She finishes. No more pretending. I stand slowly. Agreed. She steps closer, then says, "You're going to ruin my ability to focus." I smile. "You'll survive. Don't be cocky." I'm confident. She kisses me, pulls back, composed again. "Go back to work." I nod. "Yes, boss." Her eyes flash. "Don't." I grin. "Sorry." She shakes her head. And the look she gives me isn't revenge, isn't testing, it's chosen. Next week things shift. I'm not nervous around her anymore. Monday HR sends a bland email about professional boundaries. Could be coincidence. Jacob treats it like prophecy, rolls up whispering like a war reporter. "Did you see the email?" "Yes." "That's about you." "It's about everyone." Jacob narrows eyes. "Everyone isn't secretly meeting in conference room B." Tell him to stop. Jacob says he has a personal investment. Investment is entertainment. Tell him I'll request his transfer. Jacob gasps. "You can't transfer me. You're not a boss." I nod. "Not officially." Jacob blinks slowly. "I knew it." Later, she calls me into her office. Door stays open. Statement. She slides a document over. Reassignment notice. Different project team. Different executive, she says. "This solves the reporting issue." I scan. "So we're not breaking policy. We're removing the risk." She says I'm taking it too easily. I ask if she wants drama. She says no. I ask what the problem is. She hesitates. "I expected you to resist." I ask why. "Because people resist inconvenience." I say. "I'm not people. I'm me." Her eyes warm a fraction. Then she says, "I start Wednesday." I nod. She stares like she's waiting for the other shoe. "That's it." I smile. "That's it." At the door I ask, "What about us?" Her eyes snap up. "We continue." I nod. "Good. Leave before we do something stupid in a glass-walled office." Wednesday transfer is announced as organizational restructuring. Jacob acts like it's a breakup. "I can't believe she took you away from me. Tell him to find a hobby. He says this is his hobby," he whispers. "So are you dating?" I say no. Jacob squints. That was the weakest no I've ever heard. He promises privacy, then adds, "But if you two get married, I'm giving a speech." I stare. Jacob grins. "I've already started writing it. Leave before workplace crime. Weekend." She invites me over like a normal person. Dinner, 7. Arrive. She opens door in sweatpants and a simple top. Hair loose, face bare. The office would not recognize her. I step inside. She's cooking. Smells good. We eat at her small table. Halfway through she says, not looking up, "My father asked about you." Pause. "And?" "He asked if you were serious." Fork stops. "What did you say?" She looks at me. I said yes. Chest tightens. "Good." She says I'm not reacting. I say I'm reacting internally. She says, "Show it." I do. "I want you. I'm here." She holds my gaze. Then she stands, walks around table, stops beside me. I stand too. She looks up, voice low. "So what are we?" I answer simply, "We're together." She kisses me. After, she rests her forehead against my chest like she needs something solid. I wrap an arm around her. "Next month we don't announce, don't post, don't make speeches. But the people closest know. Jacob knows. My mom knows because she has eyes. Her father knows because she told him. Office stops feeling dangerous. Conflict of interest is gone. Rest is gossip." One night on the couch, she says quietly, 10 years ago, I thought you made me feel small." I say, "I didn't want that." She says she knows, but felt it anyway. Now she says I make her feel steady. Chest tightens. I turn slightly. "Good." She says that's all I ever say. I smile. "That's a lot coming from you." She leans into me. I put my arm around her shoulders. She's still sharp, still intense, still brilliant. But now it lives next to warmth. Realized the simplest truth. She remembered everything and still chose to write a new ending anyway.